Is that a rescue? No! I dropped crazy cash for this pooch. We all love dogs. Even cat people love dogs. With a 10 to 15 year lifespan, the commitment to your dog is longer than the average marriage these days. They say 3 months rent for the engagement ring. So how much for your dog? Let's see the best money can buy. Number 11. The Samurai Dog, Akita. The Akita breed is from the land of the rising sun in northern Japan. This was a chosen breed for the samurai. It is one of the most dominant dog breeds. They really pack a punch with a strong bite strength and a sturdy build. It was the perfect companion in the old days, dating back to the BC times. And although they're still on the list of dangerous dogs, it's actually a very loyal breed and good for families. They have a high level of intelligence and warmth. The fur ranges from white to reddish brown in different varieties. The Japanese Akita sells for a high price, between $1,500 and $4,500, and they appear in dog shows and homes all around the world. It's said these dogs have a lot of personality, but Akitas can throw some shade at strangers. This dog is more of a family guy. But Akita can be temperamental and depressed if mistreated or left alone. Just a little TLC and the Akita can be anyone's best friend. One of the best things about this dog, besides those cute tails, it is quiet. My neighbor's dog barks all day and you wouldn't believe the dark thoughts that go through my mind. But what's great is they'll sound the alarm if you have an intruder. Akitas make natural guard dogs with ingrained protective instinct. These little canines are sweethearts. Treat them right and they'll do you no harm. Number 10. The Queensland Blue Heeler, famously known as the loyal road dog warrior. Mel Gibson's trusty companion in the Mad Max movies is an excellent sidekick in real life as well. One of the researchers over here at Board Badger had a Blue Heeler for 16 years. And said that it was the best dog of all time. R.I.P. Barkley. What's wild about the Blue Heeler is that without any training, even city Blue Heelers are born with the knowledge to herd cattle. Let them loose in the country and they'll start rounding up cows by nipping at their heels. The gray and black-haired blend appear to some to give a slight bluish tint, and they were bred partly from dingoes in the farmlands of Queensland, Australia. Thus the name, the Queensland Blue Heeler. Personally, I kinda like dingo dog, but this one won't eat your baby. They are considered to be one of the gentler dogs around human babies. However, untrained, they can be a bit volatile and maybe a little wild. But mainly, this comes from their protective instincts. If you want a watchdog, they're not a bad pick. Blue Heelers come in a ton of varieties. They're known to be typically short and stout as a mid-sized dog, but the champion pedigrees will be a bit taller and leaner with a little bit more weight. The Australian cattle dog or red heeler are other names within the breed, depending on the coloration, but all of them will have red-colored shins, a marker of dingo blood. Mixed pups can sell on the cheap, but for a pure pedigree, you're looking around $3,500 to $5.5 grand. Before we move on, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notified of new videos, and we always appreciate a big thumbs up. Number 9. The Portuguese Water Dog. As the name suggests, these dogs are great swimmers who used to live on the docks helping Portuguese fishermen. They're very hairy and called water dogs, so you'd think that if you had allergies, then this wouldn't be the dog for you. But its hair actually traps allergens in the air around it, so it's branded as a hypoallergenic dog. This dog is a filter, but be prepared to pay some grooming bills. And to get your hands on one, it's $2,500. Number 8. On the opposite end of the scale is the Peruvian Inca Orchid. Here's a dog with no hair at all. They developed alongside the Inca people in the Peruvian Alps and were important to their culture. The Peruvian Inca Orchid is one of the oldest known dog breeds. To maintain its supple skin, it's recommended that you give them frequent baths and even apply moisturizer. These dogs come in a range of colors, from black, brown, gray, spotted, pink, tan, and white. The budget for this canine is about $3,000. Number 7. The Pharaoh's Hound is a slick-looking dog. They have very short, neat hair with a bright brown range of color. And as the name suggests, they were bred in ancient Egypt and kept as pets for pharaohs and nobility. This hound is good on the hunt. Later, they became popular in Malta, and they've been named as their national dog. The mid-sized dogs are loyal and protective, but still should be supervised around young children, just in case. The Pharaoh's Hound comes with a price tag of about $6,500, and like all hounds, they have moments of stubbornness and can be aloof. But they have a sweet side as well, with a happy personality, playfulness, and the ability to blush. Number 6. The Rottweiler is a classic breed. These dogs are commonly found in America, but the price tag is quite steep. If you're lucky enough to have one of these, there's a lot of upside. These big, lovable oafs are real friendly and loyal to their owner, and deadly to their enemies. This is one of the best guard dogs around. It's a German breed that was used in the Roman armies to herd along the cattle and protect the camps. Their signature markers are big size, a black coat with reddish accents on the mouth, chest, and legs, with a snub tail. By character, they're good-natured, obedient, fearless, and devoted. Along with pit bulls and German shepherds, the knock on the Rottweiler is that people consider it to be a dangerous breed. But that's usually not the case at all. A dog is only as good as its owner. Number 5. This iconic breed has a high demand back in the UK. It's one of the safest choices for many families because of the English Bulldog's patience and friendliness. It's good around kids, guards the house, and it isn't constantly annoying you to go on a walk. The only drawback really is its fugly face. No, I'm just kidding. It's the health problems. Fun fact, English Bulldog breeders will often opt for the C-section instead of natural births, because their heads are so big they can easily get stuck on the way out. Another unforeseen consequence from breeding practices results in potential breathing problems. Yeah, dogs can have asthma too, even sleep apnea. Take a look at this special doggy sleep apnea machine. But on the bright side, English Bulldogs have been getting media attention for a peculiar skill. Some people want a skateboarding dog. I mean, why not? Short, stout, and smart, English Bulldogs are well known for being able to grasp this skill compared to other skate dogs. You may have seen some clips on the local news. These shredders can come with a bill of up to $9,000. Number 4, the Smiley Dog. The Samoyed is a dog whose mouth naturally bends in a smile, hence the nickname. From Siberia, they're named after the tribe that bred them. Samoyed dogs are strong, competitive, and playful. Their rascally behavior is endearing, and they need lots of love and attention. White coats, fluffy fur, and perky tail are the signature Samoyed attributes. This is a beautiful dog. The price tag on these guys goes from $4,000 to $11,000. Number 3, another dog from Egypt. The Saluki is one of the most expensive. Maybe you're seeing a pattern developing. This is another breed that is both one of the oldest in the world and most expensive. Going back to at least 329 BC, this breed is so old, you'll see them in hieroglyphics on ancient Egyptian temples. Saluki get top dollar because owners like the slim, elegant look, their cool demeanor, and their speed, baby. Typically, you're gonna have to shell out at least $3,000 to get your hands on one. They're even used to hunt gazelles, the fastest of all antelopes. Their hair requires moderate grooming. They do need a lot of space to roam, and they love to take long walks or go for a run. And as long as they get their exercise, the Saluki temperament is usually cool and laid back. Number 2, Lochens. From as far back as the Renaissance, the Lochens were a sign of wealth in Europe and popular companions for the noble women. They came from Germany and mean little lion in German. Lady from Lady and the Tramp is supposed to be a Lochen. They have small, compact bodies with a smaller head, and they have tons of broom-like fur that owners have to groom out to be fluffy. And the Lochens has a peppy personality and positive attitude. I couldn't make this video without including Lochens, because they do sell for more than most dogs out there, ranging from $5 grand to 10. Number 1. Full of comfort and class, the Tibetan Mastiff takes our number 1 spot. The most expensive dog on earth. This owner surprised crowds and the media alike in Hangzhou, China at a pet fair auction, paying $1.9 million for a Tibetan Mastiff. As you can see, these dogs grow to be huge, almost bear-like, or like a giant teddy bear. The fluffy coat, lovable face, and sweet nature really wins the hearts and minds. They originally developed alongside sheep herders and protected flocks of sheep from the leopards and wolves in the Tibetan highlands. Sitting around 200 fluffy pounds with a mane and those giant paws, the Tibetan tradition believes that they have lion's blood. The shaggy hair was meant to keep them warm in those cold climates. But these days, it's best used to win trophies in categories like coolest hair. Now, the record-breaking multi-million-dollar dog was an exception. You can get your own for around $5,000 to $8,000. That's a doggone sweet deal. Thanks for watching, dog. What was your favorite expensive pooch? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.